Hello, hello everyone, founder of Angelica Arc here. I am here to brighten up your universe and to help you master your energy. And today I'm going to be talking about fear. So how do you make decisions? Is it from a place of fear, from a state of love, or are you using intuition, as I referred to in Monday's lesson? Okay, so what does fear actually mean? Fear is an unpleasant emotion caused by the threat of danger, pain, or harm. We can react in different ways, obviously depending on the situation or problem at hand, but it could be fight, so we actually stay around and we're ready to physically fight, or we actually flight, where we retreat and we go back, or freeze, it's all of a sudden like we just don't do anything, or we can actually ignore the problem if we're just talking about a fear of a certain conversation with somebody, so we just ignore it. And then there's of course facing it, confronting the actual problem. Now there is an amazing acronym which I love and I use very often in my head if I'm in a state of fear, and that is FEAR, F-E-A-R, false evidence appearing real. So if you're going for that job interview and you're very, very afraid and you're in fear, turn it the other way around. Use it as adrenaline. It's exciting what possibilities there are out there. So fear has a purpose. It's different reasons for different people. Some reasons would be to heal. So if experiences keep recurring in your life, maybe it's trying to get your attention. Maybe this fear means there is something inside of you hurting and you might want to look at it. So if you go back and look at my videos on inner child, you might then say to yourself, so why? Why am I afraid of that? When did it start? Why? And then just try and see if you actually can get to the cause, the root of that particular problem. Another reason for fear is it creates your realities. So you are actually creating your realities, good and bad. So remember when I spoke about previously about what you think about and talk about most actually can appear in your life. So if you're afraid, let's say, of spiders, you're going away for the weekend and you're thinking, oh, I hope in that countryside house there aren't too many spiders. If that's been in your head the whole week, well, even though for you, you didn't want to manifest it, guess what? When you get there, there'll probably be a whole swarm of spiders. So work on what's in that head. Only have positive thoughts. And if you keep having these ideas of things that are fearful, well, then just cancel them. Just say, no, go away. Cancel, cancel, cancel. And use your intuition when you are in one of those situations, because if before you get into that state of panic, and I used to be there, I know what a state of panic is, and freezing and can't breathe. Use the intuition. You can just grab that spider in a glass and put it outside and you can deal with it. Now fear can also be there to comfort you. Guess what? It's your lovely ego protecting you, keeping you safe. It becomes a natural state. It's like your hiding place, because the world outside, especially now during COVID, is frightening. So freedom is actually not such a great thing. We're better inside. That's what some of us are thinking. So we can get too used to that though. So just be aware, is fear actually holding you back from actually living the life that you want? Okay, so to not stay in a place of fear, you really need to be balanced and centered. And the way to do that is, as I previously mentioned a few weeks ago and everything, is that self-care. It's connecting. It's taking that breath. Maybe it's manifesting, maybe it's going for that walk. But the point is to vibe high, to feel good. And the better we feel, the more equipped we are to handle any of the fears and dangers and harms that come in our way. And of course, always listen to that intuition. I personally feel that we have a lot of things coming our way and burdens can happen, but I believe that we're all capable of handling things that come into our life, especially if we choose to look at them from a state of love. So honestly also believe that everything's going to work out for us all. So what we need to do is just always choose growth over fear. So the question I ask you is, how are you going to overcome your fear today? You might want to think about that. I hope this resonated with you. If it did, then as usual, you have found your whole healing home right here with me. Further information is on angelicaarc.com, and I will be signing out for now with so much love.